Hello, friends. Welcome, beautiful souls. How are you on this Thursday? Happens to also be day 4 of Reignite Your Spark Challenge. But first, before we go into today's magic, I want to ask you, have you implemented any of the practices or exercises that I've mentioned the last few days? Okay. Maybe your body's waking up to movement. Maybe you grounded in nature, or maybe you even caught an old limiting belief and that you reframed it to empower you. We're wiring your mind to a more powerful truth. Drop in the comments and let me know which of these exercises resonated with you the most. And don't forget to use the hashtag Reignite with Margarita so we can all cheer you on this journey as we move forward. Okay? All your reflections, use the hashtag Reignite with Margarita so that I can cheer you on, because you deserve to be celebrated, because you are enough just the way you are. But because this journey is exciting to do with others, because we can rise stronger together. So let's cheer one another on and use the hashtag so we could keep tabs on all the people who are on this journey with us today. All right. So welcome again to day 4. Today we're going to unleash your creativity. It's my favorite topic because it's really where I feel your soul can really speak to you. And that's when you allow your creativity to just be unleashed in the world. And you don't even have to be an artist, because this is not about getting it right? It's just about letting go and letting your inner world come out. Messy, colorful, beautiful, radiant, alive. Whatever that inner world state is, that's what creativity allows us to express. So when you express yourself, you really unlock new energies. You unlock new ideas. You unlock even new levels of healing you didn't know that you had possible. And it's pure soul medicine. And today we get to play with your creativity. We get to play with it today. So here's some examples that you can use today to unleash your creativity. There are many out there, but these are the 4 that I'm going to bring up today just because these are the ones that came up. So the first one is to write a soul poem. So set yourself like a 3-minute timer and sit down and maybe answer this question as you start your sentence. Today I choose to blah, blah, blah. So whatever comes up, just write without judgment, without thinking, just let yourself flow. The idea is to not be critical or judgmental. It's just to be in the moment of whatever is coming up, and then trusting that that is what is meant to flow. Okay, so just free flowing, not thinking too much, and just letting go and letting your heart lead your words for that. Okay, number 2 is to do a dance, like a freestyle dance. Put on a song that lights you up, that has you move, and allow your body to move however it wants, however it feels it needs to express herself. Somatically moving the hips. If you move your hips in figure 8s, you also help bring in healing energy in your arms to your aura, figure 8s, however your body wants to move. Okay, it's not about choreography or rules, just you and the music. Close your eyes, just feel and be in the moment. Right, that's one of my favorites. And that's one that you can do in the shower. That's one you can do when you're in the kitchen doing dishes. So these are all like ways that you I'm throwing in to remind you that you can implement all these ways of coming to yourself and all the things that you're already doing. So the other one is to doodle. Doodling is a great way to kind of get that busy mind quieting down a little. And any anxiety or fear that you might be feeling or overwhelm that you might be expressing in your body in that moment, doodling, right? Without, just random shapes, swirls, words, whatever comes up, whatever is authentically coming and expressing itself. Just doodle, letting your hand move without needing to be perfect or get it right or looking good. It's really just about releasing and letting go. And then you can look down and see what you created. And if you wanted to, you can color it in as well. Color it in with the feelings that were being expressed that you feel in that doodle. And those are ways to also process any emotion that you're going through. Color helps you healing with that. The other one that I would highly recommend that I love, that I do constantly, is singing or humming. Now, singing a favorite song, humming a melody that just feels like sunshine in your chest, in your heart. Making up a song is my favorite thing to do. I do a lot of improv, and so um, a lot of the times I will feel frustrated, and I would just start improvising. I feel frustrated right now, like whatever comes up. There's a sentence that maybe they said that sounded like a lyric of a song, and then I'll just come up with things, and that really helps kind of bring up my energy into a joyful state, and it allows to process whatever feeling it is. It could be a happy feeling, and it can ground me more in that joy. It could be a sad feeling, helps to process whatever it is. So I highly recommend singing, humming a melody. You could even chant. Chanting is great, like mantras, pray, positive affirmations. But I highly just your voice is your most powerful instrument that you have handy, that you are born with, your voice. So use it and just sit there and hum. There's if you're working on your chakras, they have names: Vam, Ram, Lam. And if you just do also mantras, one of the songs I used to do is Om Bur Bur Ha. That's that. I can't remember it now. It's been so long. But there's uh, an array of a lot of different chants, hums, songs, anything that you can do that will help you get you either in a meditative state or just lift it away from stress, overwhelm, or anxiety. So those are things that you can do in the car, when you're in the doctor's office. You can hum to yourself when you're in the valet line waiting to pick up your kids and you just got in a fight with your boss, or somebody cuts you off and you don't want to be in that energy picking up your children. So humming, putting on a song right there in the car and just kind of singing it out. Yesterday we talked about the importance of shaking it out. These are all things that really help to keep you in your spark, keep you in your radiance. And the only rule when you do all these, and it's very important, so stay, like, it's very important, have fun. Have fun. The important thing is to have fun when you're doing this, because what's the sense in being like, oh, feel like I have to go do this thing that's supposed to spark joy in my life? Yeah, no. No, do it because it does really bring joy. It is something that you want, because you see the vision of yourself. When you're in a higher state, you're easier at manifesting the things that you want. You attract the right situations and people because you're in that high vibe. People want to be around you. People want to help you. People, things just open up for you when you're in a high vibration, and that means keeping yourself up and doing these things, right? So just let your soul stretch their wings. Let this be their song, and let it surprise you without judgment, remember? Okay, so after you do these, and after you've full on, played on, full out, I invite you to journal these prompts and really reflect on where your body, mind, and soul were today when you did these. And mind you, remember, it's not about perfection, it's just about progress. And it's really about like implementing one or two things. If you did one or two things today with intention, congratulations, you're winning and you're showing up. And it's not about having to do it right, but being consistent is all I ask because consistency, that's where the special sauce lives. So ask your body, how did it feel to express yourself without judgment today? Body, how did it feel to express myself without judgment today? And then ask your mind, what thoughts or stories tried to stop me? And how did I move through them? Because there are situations that are going to come up that are always going to want to keep you in your comfort zone. But that's where mediocrity lives. So if you want to leave a legacy and live a lit life, one of fulfillment and purpose, you have to move past the things that are stopping you because that is stopping you everywhere. So what did you do to move past them, move through them, right? And then share. What were those thoughts? Because when you can write them down, you can have awareness, and that is the first step of your journey to break through those patterns. And the next thing is, what part of you felt most alive doing the creative movement or the creative doodling? Anything that you did today that was creative, like what part of you felt most alive doing that? And then journal, and then just get curious, and then go deeper and ask yourself why. Why did that feel so good? Why did that part of me feel so alive? What was it about the thing that lit me up inside? Where can I implement that in my daily life every day more and more and more so that I can be in this aliveness? And it just takes one little thing, implementing in one little place that you can implement this in your life. You can start to really live at peace. You can really start to see your prosperity blossom around you because you are in that abundant state, being in gratitude. So let yourself really soak in the joy and the freedom and the expansion that you feel when you start to be present and intentional with your day. Because this is you starting to live in alignment with your light. Because the fact is, my friends, your creativity is your soul's blueprint. And it's not about perfection, it's about being present. And it's about letting your spirit, your inner child play. Because when you play, you expand, you heal, you rise. So today I challenge you to pick your favorite creative flow, implement it, and then share a photo or share a line of the poem or share the whole poem or maybe a video of you doing the poem or a snapshot of you singing, coming up with a song or your doodle or a boomerang of you having a dance party. Spread the love, like throw an impromptu dance party. Like how cool and fun is that? And remember that when you do any of those, to post the hashtag Reignite with Margarita so we can all celebrate and cheers you as we witness your radiance. Remember, the spark you're reigniting is not just for you, it's for your family, it's for your society, it's for your dreams, it's for your legacy, your community. You're writing to your radiance. And it's just one beautiful soul spark at a time. And guess what? Tomorrow, we're going to go even deeper. with the powerful sweat and shine activation that I have in store, but you're not won't going to want to miss it. And it's going to be fun. So I'll see you then on day 5. Until then, my gorgeous soul sisters and brothers, keep shining because you matter. You are enough today as you are right now. So be kind to yourself and others. Lead from love, spread joy, and reignite your spark because that's the only choice you have. Until next time, I am Margarita Rose, and I'll see you around. Bye.